Okay, continuing on. This is a shelf by shelf overview 21. So here we go. Before I can go any further with the overview, I got some updates to get through on the previous sections that have already been covered. So any of you guys have been watching this series of videos, you know how it goes. So here we go. Nothing in the numbers. So let's go straight to the A's this time. So. All right, this is exciting. Finally getting a really nice collector's edition for Abducted. Sorry guys, I'm not using a step stool, so I'm trying my best to reach for this top. So Abducted, that's exciting. Pretty obscure for like the longest time, so hopefully we get part 2 as well. So Abducted, awesome. Looking forward to watching that for the first time ever. I've never seen that one. Or is it the sequel I haven't seen? I don't know, but I'm looking forward to revisiting that. Or, yeah. Okay, after that is Addams Family Values, now on 4K. So that's cool. Both movies now on 4K. So that's cool. This weird one right here, could not resist. Adela has not had supper yet. Just taking a chance on this one. It just seemed really out there, and the fact that it's compared to like Little Shop of Horrors mixed with like Pink Panther vibes, that's strange. So yeah, another one that's just completely new to me. So that's cool. I got that in, added in, and then moving on down, after the fall of New York, finally getting around to grabbing a copy of this. Figured I needed this for sure. It was a lot of fun. Watched this one for the very first time and just decided to finally add it into my horror collection / exploitation, whatever you want to call it, since I already have Escape from New York, so gotta have this one as well. Can't have one without the other. So that is that. Okay. Coming on down, let's see. All the Haunts Be Ours Volume 2. Beautiful box set. So that's cool. Looking forward to diving in on that, watching some movies. Quite a few in here that I had never seen before, or even heard of until now. So really cool. Severin goodness. So that's awesome. So now we have volume 1 and 2. Curious to see how many more they're going to pump out. I'm sure they can find some more. I've got, according to my want list, I've definitely got a few more folk horror movies that are pretty obscure that could benefit for being to be in a box set like that. So fingers crossed we get more volumes of that, because there's still plenty of movies out there untapped. And then this one, which is pretty strange. I'd like to think it's kind of ahead of its time, considering how old this movie is. Alphaville, got that added in. So that's cool. My first time ever having a physical copy of that movie in with my collection, Alphaville. And it was a first time watch. I enjoyed that one as well. So cool. All right, coming on down to the second row. Still in with the A's. American Werewolf from SRS Cinema. I wanted more werewolf action, just didn't have enough. I thought the werewolf looked pretty cool from what I could see, but not a bad little indie monster movie. Just wish it had more werewolf action. So that wasn't like until the very end, really. So that's American Werewolf. That was a blind buy. Alright, and then coming on down, the Amityville remake, which I've always dug. I liked it. So it's going to get a little loud around here, guys, so my apologies. Just having construction done to my house, just adding on to the front of my house, so it's going to start getting really loud, so hopefully you guys can still hear me. I can hear people pulling up already and starting on the house, so that's a pretty good bit of reason why I haven't been able to throw up a lot of videos, because when I do have the free time, it's like really loud with the construction. So we'll see how this video goes. I'm going to continue on as much as I can. So next is Apocalypto, finally getting a physical copy of this crazy brutal movie directed by Mel Gibson. Apocalypto, finally an edition that's easy to get a hold of, so I got that added in. After that, As Above, So Below. Really cool movie. One of my favorites as far as found footage goes. As Above, So Below, now on, is that 4K or is that just through Scream Factory? Re-release on this Blu-ray. It's had a Blu-ray release before. Asylum of Terror, another upgrade from the DVD. I remember that DVD being a pain in the ass to find for a reasonable price a few years ago. So pretty cool. Definitely a movie that needed to be re-released because, yeah, like I said, the DVD had been out of print for so freaking long. So that's a DVD I can now not hang on to. I've really got no reason to hang on to that DVD now that an edition like that exists. All right, next up is a blind buy, simply called Attachment. I'm gonna check that out. The trailer looked promising, so it does have some good positive buzz from what I've read, so we'll see. That's Attachment. All right, coming on down, we are now into the B's as far as what's getting updated in the B section. Just to make it easier on myself, I got it out back there. B, The Beginning, serial killer themed detective slash story kind of movie. So Be The Beginning, got that added in. All right, coming on down, getting a little easier on my arms, so that's good. I got in the 1926 version of the Bat, so that's cool. The Bat section has definitely grown now. I got in, let me push this back a little, some Batman. Gotta have some Batman mixed in with the horror. I got this mainly for the Long Halloween. The Doom That Came to Gotham. It's got some H.P. Lovecraft. Good stuff going on with that one. And a few more. The Killing Joke is awesome. So yeah, got a nice Batman collection mixed in with the horror. Gotta have that. And then after that, I got the Bat Whispers, which I'm hearing not so good news about this particular edition. So that's a bummer. But I didn't have this movie at all. I think I have it mixed in with a compilation on DVD. But as far as Blu-ray, I just didn't. So this will do for now. I hear it's like missing a few seconds on a particular scene from what I'm reading now. So that's a bummer. But yeah, the Bat Whispers. I've never seen the Bat Whispers. So I'm still looking forward to watching this though. Pretty sure I'll have a good time with it. I'm completely new to that movie. So okay, moving on down. Got The Beast Within, another blind buy. Looks to be a pretty cool new monster movie, so I'll check that out. The Becomers. I enjoyed this one. I did like the sort of the dry, weird humor that this one brought. This was another one of those blind buys I had gotten through Vinegar Syndrome not too long ago. So that's The Becomers. Not skipping anything that I can tell. All right, next shelf. Got in, let's zoom out a little here. Okay. Bloodbath at the House of Death. That's cool that this is no longer as crazy obscure as it once was. So awesome. More Vincent Price added into the collection and a cool horror comedy movie. So pretty cool. Another blood title added into the blood section. And then we have Bloodline. Watched this one for the first time and enjoyed it as well. Yeah, it was a first time watch, and yeah, I'd never heard about this movie through Paramount. It used to be pretty obscure, but yeah, I dug it. It's an American sort of version of a giallo movie, thriller. So Bloodline, dug that. Coming on down, still into the B section. Upgrade for Body Double. It's an erotic thriller. Nice, cool 4K steelbook. So that's Body Double. Boneyard. I figured I would take a chance on this. It just seemed interesting to me. So Boneyard, got that in. Added. Looking forward to double dipping on this one because this is one of my favorite movies. This is not part of the update. I just can't help it. I'll talk about it. But yeah, Bones and All. Can't wait to upgrade that. I love that movie. So pretty cool horror film, cannibal theme movie. Anyway, I'm rambling. Upgrade The Boy, now in 4K. Okay, moving along. Just to make it easier on myself, I took took this one out from back there. Bringing Out the Dead. Love this movie. One of my favorites that Nicolas Cage is in. So yeah, Bringing Out the Dead. And I think that's the only two movies I had to pull out from back there, is Be the Beginning and Bringing Out the Dead. Okay. Okay, try not to get you guys too dizzy here. We got a lot to get through here. Some more horror anime. Dexter of an Insect Cage. Got that added in. So that's cool. We're in the, now in the C section. Okay. The latest in the Castlevania collection here. Got Castlevania Nocturnia Season 1. Okay. And then Chernobyl. I enjoyed this immensely. Extremely late to the party, but I finally got around to watching this miniseries. Really well done. Good stuff. So, Chernobyl. Okay, moving along to the sixth shelf. We now have Chucky Season 3. Looking forward to checking this out eventually. I'm behind. I did watch Season 1 and 2 now. So now I need to catch up on Season 3. I don't think there's going to be a Season 4. I think this is it, if I read correctly. I think that's it for that show now. I'm surprised it lasted as long as it did. So I thought it was kind of weird to begin with, but it lasted 3 seasons, so that's crazy. Anyway, next is Circus Kane. Got that added into my spooky clown-themed horrors. That's cool. Circus Kane. After that, this is freaking awesome. This is definitely what excited me this spooky season, was the classic Ghosts 1970s Gothic television. Restored and rediscovered. Really cool, thanks to Kino, their cult line. So that's awesome. Now we have the Clash of the Titans, the new remakes collection here. So that's awesome. Got that now added in. So that's upgrades over the older Blu-ray editions. So put that in. I was going to put that in the W since it starts with When Titans Rule the Earth, but it's just easy to remember as Clash of the Titans. Okay. All right, moving down from there. Okay, so I'm trying to move around carefully. I have so much space. All right. Next is Cocaine Werewolf. I thought the werewolf looked pretty cool in this one, and cool to get in some more werewolf-themed horror movies. So it's my kryptonite is the werewolf stuff. So yeah, Cocaine Werewolf. Had fun with that one. Watched that one, I believe, a couple weeks back. All right, moving on down. I'm not skipping anything, so yeah, I'm doing pretty good so far. Thought I'd have to have a cheat sheet, but I think I have these pulled out enough to where I shouldn't be able to skip anything. All right, one of my favorite labels is Error 4444, and this is Crazy Family. Pretty cool to get all this obscure, crazy, bonkers Asian movies nowadays. So Crazy Family, I'm looking forward to watching this. I have not give this a watch just yet, so but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna dig it. So that's a blind buy. I might as well say that for all of the catalog of Error 4444, all of it's been blind buys to me. Okay, after that, we're getting into the Creature section. Got a double feature of Creature with the Blue Hand, doubled with the Web of Spider. I love this label. Film Masters, I just like their overall packaging and everything, and the movies that are pumping out, giving major upgrades of these older movies. So that have had not great additions for so long now. Now they're getting some respect, so that's good. All right, Creepypasta, got that added in. I have not watched this just yet, but I am looking forward to checking this one out. I believe it's an anthology, or it's got quite a few stories in this one. So blind buy. I think this is through Bloody Disgusting Presents. So I don't think I have too many of these. Oh, well, it's Screenbox. Excuse me, I do have a few of those. I was thinking it was Screenbox, but usually it has Screenbox right on the front cover there, so that's kind of odd that they changed that up. All right, this next row is going to have a lot. So moving on down. My apologies, guys, if I'm getting you guys dizzy. Sorry about that. All right, we got Crowhaven Farm, which this was just a surprise. It totally came out of left field, so that's really cool. Cool made-for-TV horror spooky movie. So awesome. That's finally getting some respect, so that's cool. Makes the hobby fun when we can finally get movies like that and not movies that I've bought for like the 8th freaking time. Cruel Britannia. It comes with Craze, Penny Gold, and Crucible of Terror. The only one I haven't seen out of this pack, not that anybody cares, but I can't help but mention that, is Penny Gold. Never heard of that one before, but I mainly got this for Craze because Craze is awesome, and Crucible of Terror is a pretty cool flick as well. Cruel Summer Part 3. So we now have a trilogy. Cruel Summer trilogy now that I need to catch up on. I've only watched the first one. I still need to watch Part 2 and now Part 3. So we got a little trilogy indie slasher going on nowadays. Okay, next is Cuckoo. Looking forward to checking this out. I just got this in not too long ago. I heard nothing but great things. So that makes me happy. So all right, Cult of AGFA trailer show compilation. So that's cool. I got that added in. Moving along, guys. Moving along. Okay. Cursed Waters, a documentary, more cryptid stuff. This one's through Small Town Monsters. Got plenty of those documentaries nowadays now. Oh, I dropped this one. This one popped up. Where is that? We're not to you just yet. Let me just kind of put that right there. All right. I'm gonna break my movies. We don't want that. Let me push this in. Okay, this amazing box set right here of movies that I've never even heard of except for one, and that is the Snow Woman. So I'm looking forward to checking all this out for the first time. One of the sexiest box sets to come out. I just love the simplicity of the art. That's all you really need, really. Maybe the title like down here somewhere, but oh well. It works. It is some creepy stuff. So pretty cool. I'm not going to say that right because I'm an idiot. Dei Gothic? I don't know. I'm gonna look that up. But yeah, I got that added in to the collection, so that was another no-brainer, obviously. So that's awesome. All right, got in Damnation Alley. I'm gonna be honest, I mainly got this just for the killer cockroaches. That's because that's a cool scene. It's a cool movie overall. I enjoyed it. I watched this one for the first time as well. It's nice to finally watch it properly instead of watching it on YouTube, because I had seen it before. So yeah, finally get around to grabbing a copy of that. I'm gonna get off my knees for a little bit. All right, not skipping anything. What was that? Damnation Alley, got that in. All right, next is still keep my other editions because I just love this movie. Dark Knight is now making its way onto 4K. Dark Knight of the Scarecrow 1 and 2. I have them on Blu-ray as well. Yep, pretty cool. All right, mixed things as far as this particular 4K goes, but I still could not help myself. I watched the first one on 4K because I watched Dark Knight of the Scarecrow every Halloween, and I thought it looked great. I have yet to watch the sequel. I've only watched that once, but I thought it looked really good on 4K. So that's that. But I'm no expert. I don't take whatever I say with a grain of salt, if that. But I just enjoyed watching Dark Knight of the Scarecrow for the billionth time. So that's just one that I have to watch during either September through October. I love that movie, and I love introducing that movie to people who've just never even heard of it. And everybody ends up having a good time after they've watched it. It's a solid movie. All right, now I'm going to watch this one for the first time. I have not seen this one. This is the new take of Dark Shadows from Tim Burton. So I got that added into my Dark Shadows slowly growing collection. I hopefully maybe they can at some point release the TV series on Blu-ray or 4K at this point. Fingers crossed, because the DVDs are long out of print and go for stupid money. I do not have that TV show on any physical media, so that's what's big gap in my collection is the Dark Shadows TV series. I've only seen a few online. I maybe caught a few episodes on TV years ago, but I'm going to be completely new to Dark Shadows TV show. So anyway, moving on. I'm rambling. This needs to be in the K section, but it's just easy for me to me personally to remember where this movie's at, since it's I know German. It's probably the or something like that. Yeah, Das. It's an upgrade from my DVD. Right now I have this movie in with the D's for now, but it probably does need to go in the K section. But whatever. It's just easy for me to find it in the D's simply because of how it's spelled. So Das Kama Brutal Duel. Crazy movie. I had only watched it once and it's been years, so it's an upgrade over the DVD. Pretty cool. Coming from Masker Video. So upgrade, got that added in. So we are making our way. Can't believe I'm getting through this. So that's cool. Okay, next is an upgrade to 4K of Death Becomes Her. I absolutely fell in love with this movie again. It had been years since I had watched it. I did get this on Blu-ray not that long ago. That's when I revisited the movie, and I absolutely love this movie. One of the best horror comedies out there. I never had this on DVD. I just kept passing it up and just didn't think much about it. And I admit I just wasn't fully in love with this movie when it had first come out. I don't know. It's such a uptight asshole, I guess. I don't know, but I absolutely love Death Becomes Her. Such a funny movie. So I had to upgrade that to 4K since I've fallen in love with that movie recently. Death Sport, pretty cool. I enjoyed it. So yeah, finally glad to come across a copy for a reasonable price, because I think this had been, I think this is out of print. But yeah, I found one for like a really good deal on that one. So Death Sport, got that title added into the Death section, I guess you can call it. So moving on down. I know, guys, almost done with the updates. 20 plus minutes here. Delirium photo of Goya. Bought this movie 3 times. I've only seen it once. I like it. Pretty cool, erotic, giallo movie. So I got that. New upgrade, thanks to Vinegar Syndrome, onto 4K. Blind Buy. I'd never even heard of this movie before until Criterion dropped it recently. Demon Pond. Looks to be pretty wild. I'll check that out. Some more Asian horror added in the collection that I did not have ever until now. I didn't need these 2 editions, but I love Demons so much that I gotta have these movies on their own. This is a really nice edition, so if I'm being honest, this is really all you need as of now. But I just like how these editions look and the cool cover, especially that original VHS cover art right there for the first Demons movie. And yeah, good stuff. So great additions through Synapse. They kill it. They kill it with what they put out. All right, coming on down. Despiser. This was a nice surprise. So I will keep my first edition DVD just because it has really badass cover art, and I think really that's the only reason. It is a nice DVD edition. It comes with like a nice sturdy clear keep case and everything. So some DVDs I just can't help but just want to hold on to for certain movies, and that's one of them. So I like Despiser. Despiser's a lot of fun. Has a lot of heart put into it, and they really try. That you can. It's just like everybody's having a good time and during this movie. You can tell it just radiates. So Despiser, really cool. I like it. Next after that is an upgrade for Devil, a really cool movie. Yeah, upgrade from the Blu-ray now onto 4K. Really great movie, so recommend that. Okay. All right, we're on the bottom shelf now. Still not done with the updates, but we're almost done. Okay, I don't think I skipped anything. I got a few updates to mention down here. I will do that, along with some purchase mistakes that I had made during the busy, crazy months of September and October. So, yeah, you're going to hear some mistakes that I had made when it comes to collecting. So that's going to be part of this update. All right, anyway, the last for now, as far as updates on the shelves go, before we can move on to the Dexter, where I last left off. Devil Times 5, a great, awesome movie that you have to have in your horror collection. My humble opinion, I've bought that movie so many times because it's that good. So Devil Times 5 through Vinegar Syndrome this time. So that's that. Okay. All right. So movies that are updates but not on the shelves as of now is the 10th anniversary of The Babadook. I did not need this. The special features, as far as I could tell, are the same with the Blu-ray that I have that comes with a really cool, weird pop-up slipcover. So that's one that I could have easily passed, this 10th anniversary edition. This is just a more wider release that you can, and cheaper. So this is the 10th anniversary edition of The Babadook. It does look cool. It's a really nice edition. But if I'm being honest, I could have skipped out on not going after that one. Some of these are just what was been delayed that I had pre-ordered in October. This one came in, The Beast with 5 Fingers. Some of these archive Blu-rays were just late hitting my doorstep. That's all good. One from Dark Sky, Blackout. I'm going to have to shoot them an email because not everything came with this Blu-ray that I had ordered. So, but Blackout, looking forward to checking this out. It's another new werewolf movie. So I got that in. That was an order for October. I have not had a chance to put that on the shelves yet. Like I said, that just hit my doorstep. And then the reason why you didn't see this in the C section, because I'm actually going to put this next to Pitch Black. So the Chronicles of Riddick, for some dumb reason, I was thinking this was like multiple movies, but because I was thinking Pitch Black had like 2 sequels, but I guess it only has 1. And this is just Chronicles of Riddick now on 4K. So yeah, I felt like an idiot after making that video, thinking that this was a collection of multiple movies. It's just this one movie. It's been a crazy, busy couple of months, guys. So yeah, I enjoyed some of the monster scenes in this movie, but this definitely, compared to Pitch Black, is more of a sci-fi action rather than a dark, brooding horror like Pitch Black is. I love Pitch Black, but yeah, Chronicles of Riddick. I'm looking forward to revisiting this since it had been some years. Really nice addition through Arrow, though. They really did kill it with this foil-like cover and all the special features and whatnot. So this is loaded. It's crazy that this is as loaded as it is. I think this movie flopped, and it flopped hard, but for it to receive this kind of collector's edition is nuts. But hey, that's what Arrow does. So really cool. And then another one that I ordered through Full Moon Dinner in October is a Death Streamer that finally hit me. Some of these I'm going to show in my November or the next round of collection updates. So I'll be showing this again. But yeah, Death Streamer, and a newer one from Full Moon. And then here's some mistakes that I made as far as collecting goes. I had already had a copy of Slice. I didn't realize that. It turned out that the sequel is the one I didn't have. So until now, I had Slice Part 2. but I was thinking I didn't have either. But yeah, I now have 2 copies of Slice because I'm a moron. So that's one mistake I made as far as collecting. That rarely happens. I'm usually pretty up to date on what I usually double check on what I have and don't have. But so that was a disappointment to buy Slice again. No, anyway, it was only part 2 that I didn't have. So, but now I do have part 2. And then the ring. I did not need to buy this. I totally forgot that I had this nice ring collection of the newer movies thanks to Scream Factory. So that was a waste. I did not need this. I'm pretty sure the special features and everything are the same as what's included in there, and this has more. So those are definitely the 2 mistakes, along with the dipping on Babadook again. So yeah, I'm a moron. That ticks me off. I wasted money on that like that. Part of my reason for having a love-hate relationship during spooky season. Anyway, okay, that is the updates, guys. Thanks for sticking with me through all that. I last left off on the Devonsville Terror, so now we're getting into the Dexter collection. So this is the complete Dexter collection. I enjoyed the latest season. I thought that was really good. I'm glad it came back and just is doing things right now. I'm looking forward to the new one with focusing more on his son. I think that's going to be really good. So anyway, yeah, the Dexter collection. Next is one that I really like, the Diabolical. The Diabolical Dr. Z. Diabolically Yours. Diabolique. If I'm saying that right, I'm an idiot. This is a classic. You gotta have it. Really nice addition through Criterion. One I just got not too long ago. Dial D for Demons. Looking forward to checking that out for the first time. Dial M for Murder. You get options for just regular Blu-ray and then Blu-ray 3D. I can't play Blu-ray 3Ds. I just never invested in that system. Jess Franco's Diamonds of Kilimanjaro. Diary of a Deadbeat. The story of Jim Van Bever documentary. George A. Romero's Diary of the Dead. Okay, never mind. I think we're good where I'm at. All right. I didn't know if I needed to zoom out or not. I think I'm good here. Dick Shark, of course, gotta have Dick Shark. A little bit of Bill Sabub sprinkled in here and there. Die Delta Pi, indie slasher. Die Monster Die, one of my absolute favorites, and one of my absolute favorites when it comes to H.P. Lovecraft stories in particular is this right here. Awesome stuff. I love this movie. One of my favorites to come from in the 70s, right? No, 60s, 65. Okay. Die Screaming Marianne. Die You Zombie Bastards. I love this movie. Digging Up the Marrow. I'm a big fan of this movie when it comes to recent horror movies. I say recent, but this already has some years to it. 2014 was a great year for horror, if I remember. And this is one of them. Digging Up the Marrow. Good stuff. Adam Green. Probably my favorite from director Adam Green is this movie right here. And I love the artist that is known for the monster designs for this artwork. I forget his name. I'm following him on Instagram. But I'm glad they used that artist as inspiration for how these creatures look. So, awesome movie. I'm going to stop talking about it. Dimension 5. Yeah, Dimension 5. Now, let's just barely read how that's... Anyway, Dimension 5. Oh, scooting back. The Dinner. Dinosaurus. Dino Shark. Roger Corman presents Dino Shark. A double feature of Dirty Mary Crazy Larry. I mainly got this for a Race with the Devil. That's the only reason why I got this. This fun zombie movie, Disaster LA. The last zombie apocalypse begins here. A lot of fun. Enjoyed this one. This is one of the better ones through, is this Asylum? No, it's Warner Brothers. Wow, I thought this was Asylum. 2014. Again, there you go. 2014. Disconnected. Pretty cool. Obscure No More. That one used to be stuck on VHS for it felt like forever. Disembodied. Blind By. The Dismembered. Pretty cool release through this company that I think is defunct now. Garage House Pictures. Yeah. Disembodied. I remember being excited when news broke out for this one. This is pretty obscure for like the longest time. Dismembering Christmas. It's more Christmas themed horror. The Disco Exorcist. This was a lot of fun. Glad I took a chance on that one. Disturbia. Cool movie. I like that one. Pretty cool thriller. Disturbing Behavior, which is a remake of Strange Kids. I know it's a remake. It's like a early 2000s or late 90s. It's a remake of geez, what's that movie? I think it's Strange Behavior, I think, or Strange Kids, something like that. I dug it. I like that one. Ditched. I have yet to watch this. It was a blind buy through Epic Pictures. Here's a cool one. The Divide. I enjoyed this one. Pretty cool. The Divine Fury. Divinity. This movie was pretty out there. I kind of in the middle of the road with that one. Very art housey and stuff. I mean, I knew what I was getting myself into. But there's some things I did like about this one, though. Gin, Blind By, The Gin. Absolutely thought that was a cool movie. I enjoyed that one. The Doctor and the Devils, good stuff. Gotta have it. Grave Robbing, good stuff. Oh yeah, Dr. Blood's Coffin, another awesome movie, one of my favorites. I love that movie. Dr. Caligari, this movie is crazy. Finally, happy to have this in my horror collection, finally, thanks to Mondo Macabro. Dr. Cyclops, this one's a cool one. I enjoyed that one, watched that for the first time thanks to Kino. Dr. Death, Seeker of Souls, this movie's goofy. I love it. Bought that movie a few times. Dr. Death, have yet to watch this. I think this is based off of is it Dr. Kevorkian? The whole Dr. Kevorkian thing? Maybe not. I think it's its own kind of thriller story. But yeah, Dr. Death. Dr. Giggles, very nostalgic. Take me back to the video store days for sure with that one. A double feature of Dr. Giggles and Otis. Finally, it gets a nicer edition, so that's cool. Dr. Heckle and Mr. Hype, horror comedy. It's a weird one, but I like the weirdness of it. Not kind of weird. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, the deluxe edition, from through Kino Classics. This is the, what year is this one? The 1920s one. Yeah. Got a few here. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Am I out of order? This is the 1930. No, I'm good. 1932. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde again. This is the 40s, I believe. Yeah, 1941. Dr. Jekyll and Sister Hyde. This one's a cool one. This is, gotta have it be the 70s with this one. 1971. This is Dr. Jekyll and the Werewolf, some more Nashi. Thanks to Mondo Macabro. Very nice edition. All right, hopefully you guys can hear me. It's getting a little loud now. Dr. Jekyll's Dungeon of Death. That one's okay. If I remember, it's a bit sluggish. Okay, continuing on. Dr. Lamb, pretty nice edition. Got rid of the DVD, so there was no need to keep it when this exists. Dr. Mabuse, the Gambler. Quite a few of these movies. We have one. Fun Full Moon Entertainment movie. Dr. Morbid, Dr. Morbid, Master of the Unknown. Now released in high definition. Going through the doctor section. Dr. Orloff's The Monster. Just another Just Franco flick. Dr. Strangelove. Good stuff. Great classic you gotta have. Dr. Terror's House of Horrors. Dr. X. And dang it, I do have the Return of Dr. X. I need to put that there. I don't know why I put that in the R section. So I do have that, which just hit my door. You guys see it in my previous update. But yeah, I do have Return of Dr. X. I need to put that next to that one. I made the mistake of putting that in the R section. That's going to bug me. Let me find the R section real quick. So, hold on. That is definitely going to bug me. Return of Doctor. Where are you at? Oh, watch it be buried back in there. Oh, let's see. Oh, I have it in my, hold on guys, I have it in my next update pile. That's what it is. Alright, I'll just show that in my next update. Yeah, the Return of Dr. X. Okay, so I was thinking I already put it up, but no, I have not shown that yet until now. Alright, okay, where did I'm off track. Okay, let's left off on Dr. X. Okay. What's my time looking like? It's a long video. A Dog Called Vengeance. First time ever having a copy of that movie, so that's awesome. The Dogman Triangle. Werewolves in the Lone Star State, Texas. So yeah, the documentary through Small Town Monsters. Dogman Territory again. This is the sequel to the first documentary. Werewolves. I can barely read that. Those colors are not in my favor. Werewolves in the island. Werewolves in the whatever between the lakes. In the island between the lakes. Okay. So another location. Just got this in. This looks to be bonkers. Some more Asian craziness. A Dogra Magra. For Radiance. Radiance is another label. I failed to mention that I really appreciate Radiance as well. Very cool label. So yeah, I try and pay attention to what that label does as best I can. There's a lot of labels out there. Dogs, another upgrade. Is that a Code Red or is that Scream? No, Scorpion. Okay, sometimes I get Scorpion releasing mixed with Code Red stuff. Love both those labels. May they rest in power. The Dogs. I've yet to watch that one. 4K of Dog Soldiers. Another awesome werewolf movie. Classic in my book. This movie I finally got around to watching for the first time. Pretty messed up Dogtooth. So cool. Happy to finally have a copy of that movie because that had been on my want list for way too long. Okay, I'm going through. How far do I want to go? Dollface. This one was out there. I enjoyed it. Doll Graveyard. Some more fun from Full Moon Entertainment. And I like Doll Graveyard. Doll Killer. Doll Man, one of my favorites as a kid growing up. Love Doll Man. Just helps get your imagination just spinning, and Doll Man is everything. I love the Doll Man movies. Doll Man versus Demonic Toys. Demonic Toys is awesome. Doll Shark. Yeah, I enjoy this one as well. That was crazy. And then I'll stop at Donnie Darko. That's easy to remember. Dolly Dearest. Love that movie. I do. I love Dolly Dearest. It's fun. It's a nice Chucky knockoff movie. Domestic Disturbance. Been a long time since I've seen that little thriller. The Domestics. Dominique. This is another great one I need to watch. I've only seen that once, and I remember enjoying that one. This one is the Donald Farmer Collection, Volume 1. These are pretty cool. There's Volume 2 of the Donald Farmer Collection. And I'm going to stop on the Donnie Darko, which is an awesome movie. My dad showed this movie to me. He actually rented it and introduced me to Donnie Darko because my dad is cool like that. So thank you, Dad, for introducing me to that movie. He had rented it and he's like, you need to watch this movie. I think you're gonna dig it. And he was right. Really cool movie. And then the sequel, which I need to get around to watching. I still have not watched S. Darko, a Donnie Darko tell. So something about, I guess this is his sister's story or something, like Donnie's sister's story. I don't know, but I'm going to stop there, guys, because I don't know how much this, how long of a video can take. Maybe it's an hour, I'm not sure, but these are easy to remember where I stopped on. So, I appreciate you guys' time. Hopefully you dug this and I didn't get you too dizzy and you didn't throw up. So, I just wanted to get through all the crazy updates. So, and we did that. So, this video is in the books now. Awesome. Take it easy, guys. Later.